Hello everyone, and welcome back to Honkai StarRail. Now, I think we're getting kinda close to the end. I think we probably have like 2 more videos, probably this video and like 1 more to go until we actually finally finish the story. The next video might be kinda like extra long, just so I can finish out one video and I don't have to do like one 20-minute video and to do that. Because what do I need to do? I need to collect ingredients. We got.
Hey, look at all these chips scattered everywhere.
Is it like casino chips or like actual chips?
A few days ago, an actor from the Iris family came. Caused a ruckus for Siobhan. Those chips must have gotten scattered during all the chaos.
Oh, is that how you say it, Siobhan? Yeah, I can only imagine.
It turned out to be a landslide victory.
Of course.
That being said, opening a bar in this place, filled with monsters, is quite a feat. Siobhan must have a lot of tricks up her sleeve, right?
You'll have to ask her yourself to find out. But I have a
yeah,
feeling she won't budge unless you impress her with an incredible drink.
The bartender event comes out today as well. But you know, I guess makes sense. What else do we got? It's a drink.
Check out this bottle. The liquid inside looks beautiful. And the label reads, Dream Syrup, thick. I don't see an expiration date, but the production date is half an amber era ago.
Yeah, maybe don't eat that.
Ugh, drinking this stuff can't lead to anything good. That's for sure.
Yeah,
That's true, but this really doesn't seem fresh.
What do you mean you don't want to die in the dream from eating expired food? What do you mean?
Did you find the bottle of syrup I've been hoarding? Don't worry, it's all just a dream and it won't upset your stomach. It's been aging for years and should have a refined taste by now.
Refined
Feel free to have
what?
some. Perfect for entertaining lovely guests like you.
Then we'll keep it for now. That's quite a stash. Not sure if it's enough.
That was a random person.
Haven't I made myself clear enough, Miss Amiki? The Dream Jolt hostelry only welcomes guests who want to enjoy a drink to their heart's content. I'm sorry, I'm not interested in your proposal.
But you have the talent. You'll attract a huge audience. You're destined for the Iris
Oh, okay,
stage.
so this is
Not
how we
for this
go to the
rundown shack.
theme park.
Come with me. We'll become the talk of Penacony, a shining light into every corner
Okay,
of
I'm
the
definitely
dreamscape.
getting closer because I'm pretty sure the
Please, Siobhan, I really
theme park is going to
need
be
you.
like where the finale is. Where we're gonna have to fight Aventuring probably.
As you see, I'm entertaining my guests. Don't make me repeat myself.
Fine. If you don't come along, I'll just sit here and not go anywhere else. Give me a sparkling drink. Sweet. With extra ice.
Just one moment.
What's her deal? We can't discuss the case with other people.
Hey, can you do that clockwork trick of yours again?
How could? Huh? It wasn't even me. I feel like that's the only line I've seen where I'm like, I don't think they wrote that correctly, but you know, whatever.
Yeah, I'm counting on you.
You're one of Siobhan's guests, right? What can I do for you? If you're here to convince me to leave, please stop it. I'll never leave. I just don't get why she won't leave this place. This rundown shack with no customers whatsoever.
Anything can mean different emotions. Let's try half again.
I've seen it. The moment when the crowd is
Oh, I didn't mean to do that.
wild, applause crashing like waves, the aroma of irises fills the air. A beautiful melody playing, ribbons dancing around us, and the taste is sweeter. I've seen that scene countless times in my dreams, and every time it mesmerizes me. That's why I have to bring her back to... Want to raise a glass, my attentive listener? Let's consider it a toast to my far-fetched dream.
Okay, what are you eating actually?
She's still not leaving.
Alright, well that didn't
I
work.
just don't get why
I don't want to make her sad. I feel like that would be. You know, fuck it, let's try again.
those darn Irish jerks! They're the ones who forced Siobhan into hiding here, running this pesky bar. It's all... I get it now. She's not leaving because she doesn't want to run into them again. I can help clear the way for her. I can do her a favor. I'll go back
Okay, I guess that worked.
and write a letter to the Dream Master, exposing the crimes committed by the Iris family. Siobhan will definitely appreciate it.
That still didn't work. What do you mean?
I just don't get...
What do you mean sad? Is that what it means?
It's ridiculous, right? Our paths were never meant to cross, yet I'm still holding on to her. I'm too timid and shy, longing to shine but afraid of stepping into the spotlight. I need her guidance, because I'll never be able to do anything alone.
Okay.
You don't know Siobhan's past, and you have no clue how radiant
That's still not the right
she
one.
used to be. Even among the talented Iris family, her skill was unmatched. I know she probably thinks I'm just trying to ride her fame to get ahead. But all I want is for her to reclaim her place.
With the door.
Well, talking to you has got me feeling a bit down. My thoughts are
We're talking in
swirling,
the back really.
making my mind clear, and bringing tears to my eye. Maybe I should find a place. Here's the payment for the drinks. Please, pass it on to her.
Okay.
Amaki has left? That's good for her. Radiant dreams may be enticing, but they're nothing more than dreams.
God, dude, why did they need to make it every single
Her drink is on the house. Please keep the money. When you're ready, go to Gallagher. I can tell he's itching to show off his skills.
Alright.
That being said, mixing a drink is way simpler than you'd imagine. Just pick your favorite ingredients, toss them in a glass, mix it up, and it's done. So go ahead, explore the bar, and bring me any ingredients you prefer.
No, I just want to
Nice
go.
work. You found some interesting ingredients there. Now, take each drink has its own unique flavor, and the base ingredient sets the tone for the initial taste and the lingering aftertaste. The original formula is said to be Nunu's favorite drink.
Okay.
It's sour, bitter, and the bubbles burst in your throat like swallowing rusty chains, evoking thoughts of dungeons and prisons. Now that you've
Why would you
chosen
want
the
that?
base, it's time to pick the adjunct. The ingredient that'll create a marvelous chemical reaction at the base. It should give an unforgettable taste without overpowering the main tone.
Okay.
The taste is not very intense, yet evocative. After those despicables sent
Okay.
Mikhail away, I found myself lost in the wilderness of my dreams. They say that even the dirt here oozes with sweetness. All I tasted was stoic bitterness.
Mikhail.
Almost there. Let's pick a decoration. Which style do you prefer? Anything?
Yeah, let's do a coin.
The
It's,
IPC's favorite. Ambitious, aren't you?
how many times they
Well,
yes.
it's done. Here's to you, Trailblazer, with this glass of even the wicked.
Okay.
To the sad truth.
Well done, Gallagher. You're not over the hill yet.
So are you sad?
Oh, the flavors. They're way more sophisticated than Soulglad.
I mean, I would hope so.
The richness and layers of these flavors are a masterpiece, especially with the adjuncts. I can taste the spicy and sour notes with a hint of sweetness. I'm not entirely sure what it all means. Maybe Mr. Gallagher can shed some light on it.
Yeah, come on.
Well, if you're expecting a profound answer, I'm afraid I'll disappoint you. The imagery it implies is pretty straightforward. It's just a glimpse of what this dream truly tastes like. Nothing more.
Does this true taste have anything to do with that Mikhail?
Yeah, I heard that.
Yeah, that name does sound familiar. When you got knocked out by that masked fool girl, I think I heard someone calling that name. Do you remember?
Yeah, weren't you not there? How would you know that? I can't remember.
I was right about you. You guys seem to know quite a bit. And now there's no reason to hide anything from you anymore. Let's dig deeper into the case. And of course,
Yeah, Mikhail, let's...
I'll
who is
tell you a story about
Is
Mikhail.
Mikhail the watchmaker?
All right. Let's start with what we know based on the clues the family has. It seems that Firefly isn't a local or an invited guest. In other words, she managed to fool me at first. My age must be getting the best of me. But here on the planet of festivities, stowaways are common sight. You're bound to run into one sooner or later. After the incident, the hounds wasted no time searching for that girl in both the dreamscape and reality. But here's the thing. We only received bad news. And the trickiest kind at that. She simply vanished, leaving no trace in the dreamscape or reality. As if she had never come to Penacony at all.
Okay, my theory is that it was Sam projecting himself out into herself. What do you even call Sam? What do you? I don't even know. Like, I don't even know anymore.
Huh? Does that
Sam,
mean...
it's obviously Sam. Like, there's no way it's not. Like, there's no.
Different? Are you suggesting that girl wasn't actually killed? Come on. Aren't you a witness in this case?
Well, I mean, maybe I'm just coping, you know.
Let me be frank. This case, actually, is unlike anything the Bloodhound family has dealt with before.
Dealt with before? So, death does happen in Penacony, if I understand correctly.
You've witnessed it, so there's no need to hide. Even the shiniest city has its dark side. We're all adults here. Surely I don't need to explain too much to you.
Oh, idiot.
Confronting the family based on that alone would be naive. Death may occur in sweet dreams. So what? Such events are highly unlikely and only affect a tiny number of people.
So make it better.
If you really want to delve deeper into this case, you need to understand the true problem with the family.
True, what do you mean?
I guess it's time to tell the story of that Mikhail.
You're very perceptive. The Astral Express has received that music box too, right? Do you know the secrets it holds?
There's a message. Witness the impossible in the realm of dreams.
Oh, so he
Find
knows.
the legacy of the Watchmaker, father of Penacony, and thus the answer to the question, why does life slumber?
That's where we heard it. I was like, I'm sure we've heard that before. Yeah, because Acheron said that last time.
That's the exact wording.
Hey, why are you laughing? Wait, did you write it? It's quite poetic.
No, but I'm the officer in charge of this case. Well, how could I not know? I'm sure you must have noticed that this message didn't come from the family. You might have even guessed that the relationship between the family and the Watchmaker isn't as close as it seems.
So what, they're trying to hide the Watchman?
That's just our speculation. Actually, it's hard to believe that the father of Penacony and its actual managers are at odds.
Now I can assure you that your speculation is absolutely correct. The family has considered the Watchmaker an enemy for a long time. But the hounds haven't been able to track him down, as he seems to be living only in the characters and stories he created.
Okay, so what, he's like, is he even real? At this point, I don't even know if he's real.
Let me ask you a
Is he a
question.
real person?
Have you ever wondered why the family allowed the Watchmaker to send out such a ridiculous message to the outside world, inviting you here and causing chaos?
I mean, they wanted it.
So, you want to seize this opportunity to expose the Watchmaker?
Well, now you understand why the Oak family authorized the Nameless to assist in the investigation, but kept you in the dark, right? Because the Watchmaker is not the legend of the land of the dreams at all. He's the most shameful stain in the history of Penacony, and he's the root cause of all the anomalies in the dreamscape.
Okay. Yeah, what's that to do?
You don't get it? Well, I mean, Mikhail, the betrayer of the family, he's the Watchmaker.
Okay, I was about to say that, but he didn't. Oh, you motherfucker. Okay, who are we going to now? Wells again? Or is it just us? Or is it Adventurin?
Here we are. Clock
Oh, no, it's
Studios
just us.
theme park, most popular entertainment center in Penacony.
Wait, aren't we supposed to be discussing the Watchmaker? I would have expected you to take us to maybe a library or an archive room of
Alright, we're
sorts.
getting close to the end, I'm pretty
an
sure.
amusement park?
The culture of a city reflects its history in the most authentic way. To you, it's a fun place. But to me, it's a prison for the planet's past.
What do you mean?
You know that Penacony used to be the IPC's prison planet, right? All the prisoners were brought here, helping the Garden of Recollection salvage the leaking memoria from the macrovoid.
That map void again.
Prolonged exposure to high concentrations of memoria caused a unique phenomenon. The dreams of countless prisoners intersected and overlapped.
Oh, is that how?
People started meeting each other in their dreams, living lives that were almost identical to reality.
Oh, is that how the dreamscape was created?
But everything has a price, and sweet dreams are no exception. In the end, the dream world was unable to alleviate the suffering of prisoners in reality. One of the prisoners broke free from the IPC's shackles and fought for freedom.
Oh, was that? Is it Adventurin?
He is Hanu, the great leader of Dreamville,
Oh, Hanu.
the great peacemaker, and the faithful companion of the underdogs.
Hanu. Yes, so the character.
History is always written by the winners. However, it's undeniable that Clocky is an animation that draws from Penacony's actual history.
Okay, see, I knew they were going to be important.
These characters not only exist in Dreamville, but also in the distant past. Once you realize this, you'll understand why we're here.
Alright, let's go.
There are so many members of the...
How big is this place? Okay. Alright, that's all. Okay. That is 100% a boss raid, and you cannot
Let's
tell me
not
that's not.
follow around here.
They just received a lockdown order, supposedly from Sunday himself. Who knows what it's for?
Oh yeah, that's totally not suspicious at all. Okay, we're starting to get to the end. Yeah, I still wonder why we're gonna fight eventually. That was the question, because it doesn't seem like we would have a reason to fight him right now. That's the thing. So I don't really know.
So many of them.
Because we know there's gonna be a boss, because they literally
I've never
showed it
seen
in the live
anything
stream.
like
So.
this, even when they're tracking down suspects. We don't need to go in. We don't want to draw any unwanted attention inside. We can just talk here.
Well, I mean, I know that's not gonna
Let's
happen.
find a quiet spot and continue our conversation. View here is great, right? We can see everything from here, including Clocky.
If all the characters in the animation are based on characters in reality, then Clocky's counterpart is definitely the Watchmaker.
Wait. No, they wouldn't have.
In the animation, he's Hanu's partner and one of the founders of Dreamville. Does that mean the Watchmaker was personally involved in that war and sided with Astana?
It was a monument to war for freedom.
Okay.
Anunu fought alongside a motley crew of masked fools, nameless, history fictionologists, mourning actors, omen vanguards, even visitors from beyond the sky. In the end, they emerged victorious.
Okay, so he betrayed the Freedom Fighter.
Among them was the person who would eventually be known as the Watchmaker.
But if you do the math, doesn't that mean the Watchmaker was around for several centuries?
I'm not sure, but Mikhail was already the Watchmaker when I met him. So maybe he inherited the title.
How old are you now, Mr. Officer?
Yeah, that's the look of do you really want to know the answer?
I'm 13.
No way. Not even close.
Anunu freed the frontier prison, but peace still eludes.
Yeah, sure, okay.
With limited resources, threats from the outside world, and internal conflicts between major prison districts, the future of Astana was uncertain.
Okay.
It wasn't until the Watchmaker approached the family with the idea of turning the prison into the planet of festivities that Penacony finally gained its name and glory.
Okay.
Thus, he became known as the father of Penacony.
But didn't you say the Watchmaker betrayed the family? And you said you were his companion, so that means he...
No, I'm not his companion, but rather one of his many children.
What do you mean?
But I am indeed a traitor. Not to the family, but to Mikhail.
What did you do?
Yeah, what do you mean?
I did nothing. And that's the worst betrayal of all. Just like you, I had close companions. We dedicated ourselves to Penacony. But the Oak family, they set us up. Mikhail was too old to protect his children anymore.
Okay, so
We
they-
left the family to find our own path. We were branded traitors of the Harmony, even though the true traitors were someone else.
I guess what, they framed you?
They continue to praise the Watchmaker's name in the world. Behind closed doors, they condemn him on a pillar of shame.
Okay.
Nevertheless, we wanted to clear his name. We intended to find the real traitor, the one responsible for all this, and restore harmony to Penacony.
Okay, so what happened?
But we failed. Too much time had passed, and the land of the dreams had become deeply corrupted. After countless fruitless pursuits, I gave up. Like a lost dog.
Yeah, okay.
The family accepted me and made me an officer, supposedly as a form of forgiveness. but it was actually a punishment. Since then, I've been completely cut off from my partners and my past. As for Mikhail, I heard he died in obscurity, in a place where no one could find him. That's when I realized that the Penacony I once knew would never return.
Bro, why is this? What's your told me about making everything fucking person?
We're truly sorry for what happened. But this is not the end of the story, right?
Apparently, someone has inherited the title of the Watchmaker and has been secretly working against the family all this time.
He's like an organization.
Well, that's one way to look at it. However, only one member has truly inherited the Watchmaker's title.
Okay.
Unfortunately, after all these years, I have no idea who that person is, or if they're even real. Or just Mikhail's lost soul haunting the dreams.
Does that mean that Clocky is Mikhail, but just in a soul? Or I don't know what I'm saying.
So, do you understand why I'm spilling all this info? Because I believe the girl's death must be connected to the Watchmaker's legacy. And at the end of all these mysteries, we will find the answers we are seeking. If it really is Mikhail's
There we go.
ghost, I want to meet him. If only for the last time. For those who despise me could form a line from here all the way to the entrance of the hotel. But those willing to look me in the eye and hear me out, let's just say, there won't be many.
Alright, let's
I've
go.
told you all I know is a sign of gratitude. Thank you for listening to this old dog. Bark and all.
I mean, it's fine.
Something just happened at the theme park. Now if you'll excuse me, good luck to all of you. How ironic. What's so different between the stowaways rejected by Penacony today and the dream seekers once hailed as pioneers several amber eras ago?
I mean, yeah, it's true.
Gallagher does have a troubled past, it seems.
Yeah, I like that they were like, oh yeah, he's just a normal guy, you know, like in the live stream. Yeah, okay, sure.
While
give it.
Firefly's whereabouts remain a mystery, his stories shed light on our suspicions about the true identity of the Watchmaker, his connection to
Okay,
the
well, at least we
family,
know the Watchmaker is probably a
and the
real
power
person.
struggles hidden
Because
behind
I'm
sweet
calling it right now.
dreams
It's
and
probably
death.
something like probably just him. At least
Exactly. Gallagher suggests that the real traitor is someone else, probably within the Oak family.
Death.
That lines up with what we've gathered so far.
Okay, so I guess
Firefly
Acheron
got
didn't
involved in this mess because of the legacy,
right here.
and now we're sure that AVENTURINE'S accusations against Acheron are baseless.
You're really into Clocky, huh? He's just a fictional character, not a real person.
Are you sure about that?
Speaking of which, that Clocky who only reveals himself to you is quite intriguing. It's a shame we've never met him since then.
Oh yeah. pretty
Now
much,
that
isn't it?
we've confirmed a lot of our suspicions, let's take a moment to think about the clues we have. Send a message to Welt and see how things are going on his end.
I'll read that. How you doing? Gee, I mean, you know, it's. I mean, we're both smart, you know. Here. Are we gonna cut to him now? Yep, we're gonna. Oh, Acheron. Okay.
Are your companions worried about you?
I mean, why would they not
They're
be?
just checking up on me. Let's get in and get out. Seems they've made some progress. Looks like we're about to enter the depths of Dewlight Pavilion.
It's been a smooth ride. Almost too smooth for a heavily guarded mansion.
Let's see if there's anyone waiting to greet us.
Oh, this has bad sign written all over it. So how do I? Okay, shit. This is basically just if I want to go and do dailies and stuff. Actually, I guess it didn't give me
Something feels
trial
off.
Akron because I already have Akron.
A grand mansion like this and not a butler or servant in sight. Could it be due to the disruption caused by the emergency?
I don't know about that.
This door is open. Looks like we'll have to investigate ourselves. Let's proceed with caution.
Just one moment. Light. I've made myself less noticeable. The crew can explain their presence as authorized by the family, but I can't come up with any excuses for being here.
Just tell them.
I see. What an interesting technique.
Interesting if I'm gonna put it. Okay, yeah, I already know that.
Stream forward. Lean forward. The model in the sand pit.
Oh, not one of
That's
those.
the golden one, isn't it?
Dude, I hate those enemies.
Maybe the
Honestly, I
footprints
kind of hate those enemies.
different from the rest. There are two sets of them. Looks like outsiders might
Just
have
they
passed
just
through
like
here not long
they
ago.
take forever to get down their shield. You guys just like waste all your abilities.
Well, there aren't any people in this mansion. They've set up quite a few mimetic guards to patrol this place.
Yeah. Alright, let's go.
This is where it ends. Still waters of oblivion.
Ow.
Nice second, my friends. Indulge yourselves!
Commencing support.
Yeah, I'll just
My weak foot to target.
push it open.
It too shall fall.
Ready for another?
Free will destined for oblivion.
Time for some hardwood.
Enemy targets weak.
Another journey begins. Still waters of oblivion.
Okay, this should kill.
My weak foot to target. It too shall fall.
God, Akron's damage is disgusting.
Look, it dropped something.
A note. Looks like instructions from the butler for the other servants.
Okay, let's
It
see.
seems like the mansion's entire workforce were assigned other tasks before Robin's death. It must have been a big project to require that much manpower. The Charmony Festival, perhaps.
But no matter what their main priorities are, there should always be someone left at the mansion, right?
Yeah,
So
I feel like I know.
you're saying someone deliberately cleared the place out?
Yeah, but I don't know why.
Oh god, bro, I am so nervous. I swear to God, if I walk in there and I see him just standing there, I'm gonna. Is he there? Yeah, I don't see him.
No one here either.
Since no one's around to entertain us, let's make ourselves at home. Stay close to me so that my white can cover you too.
Boy, okay. It's like an aura. Okay, this is this is Robin. These days I'm winning. Okay. Experience. Particular change. Surely. Where do I find that guy? Investigations. Oh, she knew. Alarming discovery. Traders emerge.
As soon as I and the rest of the crew
She
arrived,
knew. Oh, no.
Mr. Sunday and Robin showed up to greet us. I remember hearing something unusual in her voice. And now it seems I was right.
Robin believed it was because the harmony had been tampered with somehow. But as far as I know, there aren't many entities capable of interfering with the power of paths.
The paths are just way too strong.
Meaning,
If there really is a traitor within the family, that person must hold a high position or possess unimaginable strength.
that would explain why Mr. Sunday has been having such difficulty in catching the traitor.
Yeah, because the traitor's probably him. It's probably him. I mean, I guess they wouldn't know that because they didn't see what happened with AVENTURIN'S. Plus, oh. Deaths victims. Oh, so there's been a lot. Mail order. Okay, does it say? Computer Janet on Janet. There's a door. Oh my lord. Alright, there's over 100. Oh Jesus Christ. That's a lot.
Information about Robin, Firefly, and the other victims. I don't see any commonalities among them.
Looks like the rumors were right. Death does seem to be targeting random victims. And based on Sunday's notes, he's no stranger to death.
He's just surprised that it has resurfaced.
Actually, that's what's come back.
This light cone is securely guarded. It must hold some important
Yeah, that's the new
memories.
one, right? Sunday and
According to Robin's interview, despite having performed on so many grand stages, her favorite performance was a pretend show she put on with her brother when they were just kids.
it's got a
I
cute
wonder
name.
how their relationship is now.
Growing up brings gains, but also lost.
Yeah, time has a way of smoothing things out. The beautiful dreams of youth will eventually fade away.
You know something about that one, you. Okay, what do we got? I'll do the smaller paper version. Two Sunday. About Robin. Oh, Fala? I don't know what that is. Which I've kind of gone through or fenced. Okay. Bear. Pursue. Rumors. Dream Master. There's activities.
It seems neither the Dream Master of Penacony nor this old Odie is happy with Sunday's recent performance.
They don't seem to care much about death. Instead, they're more concerned about the Charmony Festival and the Watchmaker.
Yeah, so they're trying to make themselves look
Maybe the
good.
other family heads don't think death is a big deal. One thing's for sure. There's a lot of internal conflict within the family, and everybody has their own agenda.
Oh yeah, that goes for everyone. List of suspects. Gene, head of the Oak family. Investigation, all suspects. Ryan, Archie, Connor. Okay, so these are a bunch of people. 52, Jesus. Oh, yeah.
Mr. Sunday has done some serious research on his suspects. This traitor must have been causing trouble for the
Unless it
family
just
for a
turned out
long
to not
time.
actually be Sunday, I don't know.
They all seem to be insiders, but I haven't met any of them.
Huh? Wait, these characteristics...
What is it?
No, nothing. Maybe I'm just overthinking things. However, if this traitor really exists, could they be responsible for Firefly and Robin's deaths?
Perhaps that's why Sunday is taking this matter so seriously.
I mean, I should do that anyway, but
That's all for now. Nothing more noteworthy.
he's gonna walk through the door, isn't he?
Before coming here, I had all sorts of scenarios in my head about dealing with the family. I did not expect an empty mansion.
Watch out. Someone's approaching.
I don't think trespassing on forbidden areas is the way to be a guest, Mr. Yang. And... Acheron? The Galaxy Ranger?
Oh, he knows.
Our apologies, Mr. Sunday. Nobody came to greet us, so we entered without permission. I hope you can forgive us.
But even if there's no one to greet you, you should wait for the host. Don't you agree?
Well, you know, they were just...
Even without the famous Galaxy Ranger. As far as I know, the crew's officially accepted the family's commission, so coming here will be unnecessary for you.
Oh, God, I can feel the...
On the contrary, that's exactly why we're here, to ask you about the case and gather more information. We don't want any loose ends.
Well, since you've come with goodwill, I have no reason to show you the door.
Oh, he's
Rest
trying.
assured, he hasn't figured out that we went through those documents.
While the truth remains a mystery, I'm getting close to it. I assure you that the traitor will soon pay the price.
Let's hope justice will prevail soon. I have a question for you, if you don't mind. How did the family come to the conclusion that the murderer was within the family?
Yeah, you know.
With all due respect, it's in the IPC's interest to wreak havoc before the Charmony Festival, and the family has every reason to suspect the IPC's involvement.
Well, other family heads share the same suspicions as you. But, in my opinion, the true murderer would never have drawn as much attention as that ambassador did. Not to mention, I personally shackled him a while ago.
But you just gotta say that casually, like.
However, I'll give you a suggestion regarding your suspicions, Mr. Yang. You should be more cautious of Aventurine. While the wicked can't break through high walls, they can plunge their evil dagger into the heart of the righteous. He's a businessman, not some philanthropist. But right now, he's out there handing out his wealth on the streets. And he went to the Clock Studios theme park all by himself. Who knows what kind of scheme he's cooking up?
Oh, yeah, that's what we're gonna
While
find
the
out.
family is dedicated to keeping our guests safe, it might be wise for you to stay alert.
God, he gives me such like auto energy with his like mannerisms and the way he talks.
You
God.
never know what unexpected troubles could arise.
Oh, yeah, the camera going back to it.
According to a Pierpoint hotline tip, there was a major breakthrough in the shocking Ejhazio Aventurine case. The suspect has been arrested.
These guys, is that his first name?
This fraud case has been linked to many departments within the Interastral Peace Corporation and the Intelligentsia Guild, causing a large drain in manpower and resources, resulting in the IPC taking a massive loss.
Oh god,
The case
we're
is
going
main
further back,
suspect
we're forward in the
originates
timeline.
from Sidonia 4 and is one of the survivors of the second Kattegat-Abjin extinction event, who does not carry an interstellar refugee travel permit. As per Strategic Investment Department head Diamond's sentiments, the IPC has appropriately relocated the suspect in the spirit of the Charter and will continue to conduct further investigations as to the motive of the suspect.
Okay.
What pretty eyes.
Oh.
Tell me, do they shine in the dark?
Hi. Okay, so we got another one of the 10 stoners, I guess.
Well, if they did, I'd sell them in a heartbeat.
Okay, he's getting more of his adventuring memory.
You don't know how many people long for your eyes to be closed forever. As a servant, you should not resist your master. Yet, you went and killed that man anyway.
I mean, he kind of deserved it.
No lawyer has the audacity to defend you. Perhaps you ought to represent yourself.
Not difficult, but definitely pointless.
You're pretty confident on your eloquence.
Yeah.
Did you also
I kind of
that
started
when you
off
lied
like
to the
hating adventuring,
Intelligentsia
and now I
Guild?
kind of like it. It's like,
Ask and you shall receive. You wanted the perfect construction material. All I did was offer a possibility. It was just a small wager.
like, I understand not liking him, but I feel like if you think that he has a bad story, I feel like you're just blinded by the fact that you don't like him.
If your luck holds out, the IPC will dig something up from the golden sands of Ejhazio. Maybe even the Sand King's remains. Pity your
Tazaroth.
luck,
Okay, that's
Vesper.
the what's his name? The propagation, I think. Pretty sure it's
I'll
propagation.
admit that. What I'm more curious about, though, is why such a grand scheme failed to benefit anyone in the end, including the perpetrator himself.
Madam, I already have what I want. To be brought before you for the next high-stakes gamble.
Okay, this is where his gambling started.
Then let's talk about the second gamble. Tell me, what are you prepared to wager this time?
My life. I bet you won't send me to the gallows.
What do you want, then?
Was he gonna work for the
I
episode?
want your Lenore to meet with me. I have something to say.
And then what?
I want cash.
It can't be that simple, can it?
It is that simple. 30 tonbas.
There it is again.
The remainder of my market value. 30 tanbas. No more?
Yeah, you've always been resourceful.
With this money, I'll climb to even greater heights than you. Grasp even more riches than you. I wager you won't give me this chance. Which is why you should call him in.
Interesting. The pity Diamond won't see you. No one gets to see him. From here on out, I am Diamond's representative, and I will decide on his behalf. You're wrong. 30 Tombas. I'll give you that. And much more than that. Wealth, status, power. The IPC will give you whatever you want. Even what you don't want.
What do you mean?
Kakavasha. A good name, but unfortunately destined to be buried in the dirt. You, though, you deserve to live, to create even more wealth for us.
I guess we each want money.
Go. Pick the clothes you like, then choose your desired identity. And then, use them well, child. May your plans never suffer failure.
This way is like...
Life is like a long-term investment. Those who choose correctly, do the correct things, reach the correct outcomes, and show the world their value. People can't always make the right choices in their lives.
Okay.
But luck has always been on my side. I've never lost. Is it because Gayathra blesses me? If that's the case, she must also be looking upon me right now. My success is inevitable, but what then? Even if I overcome this difficult trial, what would come next? What awaits me after this glorious gamble? And even more glorious.
He doesn't know what to do with himself. Okay.
Will I return triumphant with unending riches after countless successes, or will I encounter failure, never to return?
He's not gonna die. There's no way he's gonna die.
I'm pretty sure you already have some ideas, lowly gambler.
Is that like himself talking to himself?
What? What?
Huh? What's happening? What's happening?
Am I dreaming? Have I gone completely insane?
Probably a bit of both.
Perhaps both.
But that's what I said.
Forgotten me already. When you were strapped to that electric chair by a mannequin warlords, who was it that gave you the idea? Fine. I may be crazy, but I'm not stupid. Get out of my head, newborn of the Harmony.
I switched his harmony fucking with him, yeah.
The Harmony? Oh, don't play the fool. It's not the first time we've met. No need to be so polite. I'm you, and perhaps even more aware of yourself than you. Of what exactly you want. You're dying. And you still want to drag a bunch of unfortunate fools with you through death's door. That's why you're here, isn't it?
Oh, so anyway, it feels like I'm gonna die, but I'm taking my
Grand unveil. You really think you can pull it off? Why not?
Oh, yeah, you're kind of
You may
dying.
have fooled everyone, but you can't fool yourself. I can show you. Before you're entirely gone, I'll be with you for the last stretch of your road. Let's have a heart-to-heart while we walk.
Alright, let's go.
What exactly are you?
Hey, come on, just sit.
Most people in this world spend their entire lives just to reach one outcome. And I am that outcome. Kakavasha, I am your future. First I'm hearing things, and now I'm seeing them. Great.
Oh,
We're going to be
oh, I
elevated into the
don't like that at all.
harmonies
Okay.
Oh, just a Pepeshi? No. A child.
Oh, I eliminated. Fix my team. Sorry, younger, but I need damage.
All or nothing.
What do you got?
I thought miners weren't allowed in Golden Hour.
Oh, is it gonna be Sparkle again?
Hey, kid. You okay? Are you...
What's wrong, mister? You don't look well.
Oh. Oh, I see. Okay.
You're... impossible. Who are you?
They're pretty, aren't they? Sis said they're a gift from Mama Funga. Colorful eyes are said to bring good luck.
Oh, bro, this is gonna hurt my soul.
Mister, you have pretty eyes too. Beautiful.
Are you alone? Where are your parents?
They're in that amusement park. Papa and Mama went in first. I'm just about to go look for them. I have to go. Goodbye, mister. Hope you have a good time, too.
Those eyes. And Mama Thunga. No, it can't.
Oh my god, bro, that juice for you is so
There
big.
aren't any Avgens left.
Yeah, well, I mean, you're kind of tripping balls, so I mean... That's it. Catching.
Still waters of oblivion.
Leave it to me. Good.
We have to...
Okay, should be
My
balance.
weak foot depart. It too shall fall. Another journey to the test for oblivion.
Let's begin. Stand down.
Ready for another? Net markers activated. Time for a good old counter.
So we get...
It's on me. The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
Oh, so just action is okay.
Watch your head. Again. Free will, or was it still waters of oblivion?
Leave it to me.
Enemy group.
My weak
Think
foot
faster.
depart. It too shall fall.
Just catch them all. 100,000 damage. Yeah, that's my...
Those eyes. And Mama Thunga. No, it can't.
Did you already,
There aren't any Avgens left.
did you already say that? Did you already say...
Mama, wait for me.
You just walked to the wall.
Only on Paniconi, am I right?
What are you still doing here?
Well, you've known all along.
Okay. I'm probably once... to get close, I'll probably end the episode.
Why would there be a need for such high walls and deep rooms? However, people don't see it like that. Especially since the flavor of the drink served is so alluring. You will receive no charity on Paniconi. And relying on your own strength alone to topple high walls? Not a likely fate.
Alright, let's go.
Which is why one
Also, I heard that the ending is like insane, so I'm very excited for this.
and beg everyone you come across for help.
Well, when you put it like that, even Ratio's a teeny peacock analogy sounds pleasant.
I guess you could say
You
that.
know how rare it is for me to give you the straight dope, so listen while you can. It's good timing that you mentioned the doctor. I'm especially fond of what you and he have in common.
Oh, he gave him that thing.
Conspiracies, calculations. Especially the part about the finale, a magnificent act of betrayal. Oh, when everyone thinks this way, who would even suspect that it was another trap you've meticulously devised?
What do you mean?
Go on. Tell me I'm right. You know who you really are, Mr. Cavalier Gambler. Uptight, overcautious, massive inferiority complex. want so much, you're still so afraid of losing. They only see your big bets, your bravado, the full house, street blush. They don't.
Oh, so does he still have his stuff?
Other hand is below the table, clutching your chin. It's a heck of an act. No wonder the tavern sent you an invite. You're a natural kid.
Whatever
You
I'm
don't
gonna go
stop
to
at
the
fooling the audience, you fool yourself.
Well, the best way to prevent others from seeing your true colors is first being able to fool yourself.
Of course. I know you want to. But it's strange. Why did you decline that invitation? You had the chance to embrace elation. Was that not what you most wanted? But you chose the IPC.
Yeah, what do you want from the IPC?
For the preservation? I doubt it. Do you even have anything in common with the preservation?
Oh, I thought you knew. Didn't you say you had me pegged? We're done. Either stop talking or disappear from my sight.
That's fine. But who exactly is about to disappear here?
Oh, bro, don't start with this.
It's not going to be me anyway.
Well, is it? Oh no, it's not a thing. Alright, let's go. That was agony. There's a lot.
Ah, playing hide and seek. I'm really good at this.
Let's go. Activate. 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 There we go. We got more. Alright, let's go.
Another journey begins. Destined for oblivion. I reach for the depart. It too shall fall. Free will, or was it still waters of oblivion?
Leave it, you know nothing. Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
God, I can't resist.
We get ready for another.
It's not okay.
Spend freely.
Enemy data set net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Another journey begins. Destined for oblivion.
Let's begin.
Let's do that.
I reach
There's
for
no
the
reason not
depart.
to use the step that you said after the turn anyway.
It too shall fall.
Really? Okay. Can I switch? I can't switch. What are we at?
Hide and seek. What sweet childhood memories. When Mama said goodbye that day, how many catechins were like jackals hot on your heels? I know you won't forget that sound anytime soon. Those shrill cackles. You had to hide right
Bro,
up
why are you fucking torturing him? He already knows, goddamn.
You and Big Sis playing dead, drifting in all that muddy water. Completely ruined that shirt.
It's like, how you care about you fucking.
Wasn't that the last one Dad left behind?
It wasn't ruined. I've always kept it.
Come on. It's a rag. It's not like you can ever wear it. Now you don't have to hide. You probably won't even deign to get your pretty outfit wet in the rain. Your social capital has changed after all.
I've never changed.
I don't know if that's
On
true.
the contrary, now you're the one who does the hunting. The last round of hide and seek, and you get to be in. You should enjoy it.
Alright, yeah.
That child. Could he be in here?
Let's go. I'm probably gonna explore all this later. The opponent's enemy there.
is this?
He drops it. Oh, it's Topaz.
A topaz?
Come on, hang in there, dude.
What? Does her cornerstone wrench out your heart?
I was merely curious at why it was here.
Maybe that winged guy put it here.
Winged guy, you don't even know his name.
Just to make you realize that your painstakingly arranged magic show is nothing but a death rattle. The cornerstone's hue is the same as the radiance of Clipot's body. I've got to give it to you. I've heard a lot of baloney, but that line deserves a prize for sheer nerve. If he were just a little bit smarter, the jig would have been up right there.
Yeah,
This is just bait.
Of course. That's why Ratio's betrayal was one of the keys to your plan. I have to say, that doctor's acting was superb.
Or maybe he wasn't acting at all.
All the better for you.
Well, I mean, you never really know.
Become head of the Oak family by acting sloppy. He's obsessed with control. You have to give him enough detail to satisfy his meticulous nature, but not so much that he gets suspicious. Which is why you had Ratio seek him out and leak the plan on purpose. To prevent the other party from suspecting anything. The intel you gave to Ratio was all true. He spoke the same to Sunday. Finally, Sunday took the bait, found me the cornerstone, and before you know it, everyone's distracted enough for you to steal the third stone right out from under them.
Why don't you stop rummaging through my mind?
Yeah, keep fucking up.
Your mind. It's our mind. You're me, and I'm you. We're the same.
They all felt like they talk
The
differently.
best way to prevent others from seeing your true colors is to first be able to fool yourself. But really, you can't even fool yourself. You just got lucky this time.
He's
This
always
is
been...
the other cornerstone in Sunday's hands. Rather beautiful green. Just like you. Spiritless. Cunning.
I'm trying to get it.
What's its name?
CJ.
Why are you even asking me?
Must I do all the work? Aventurine is the stone of luck and trickery. That's what she said when you received the stone, wasn't it?
Yep.
This type of stone isn't rare, but its hue is very similar to a certain gem. In fact, it's often used as a substitute. And that more precious gem is...
Jade.
That is Jade, actually.
Even Sunday can't tell the difference. Well, it looks like Jade can be substituted for Aventurine, too. Sauce for the goose.
Yep.
Aventurine, Topaz, Jade. 3 elites, 3 cornerstones who, for a measly panacony, offered their everything. Oh, you're even more united.
I mean, the family's not that united.
As I've said before, 3 chips are sufficient. All or nothing. But will it be the former or the latter? We'll find out soon enough.
So, where's the real Aventurine stone? Take it out. Let's have a look.
Suddenly you don't know where it is?
I just want to hear you say it. After all, it really does resemble its owner.
Hey, come on, I want to see it.
As you wish, then. They never went anywhere. They're right where they belong.
There it is.
Piled up with these cheap baubles.
You smashed the Aventurine stone before you left? Oh, just look at it. Shattered. Just like your life. Poor thing. A humble pebble coated in the most lustrous sheen. I take it back. This thing is far more precious than your life. You're absolutely clear about the consequences of doing this.
I'm kind of just waiting for them to finish so I can end the video.
You think the IPC will let you get off scot-free?
Well, Diamond has always been all about results. As long as I can create value far beyond the cost, the ends justify the means. How else would the family be fooled if there was no price to pay? Doesn't matter.
There's always a price.
Even smashed to smithereens, the preservation's cornerstone can still be used. Its effect may be greatly diminished, but it's enough for me.
Now I'm really curious. Why does every step you take involve reckless risks, and the choices you prepare for yourself always come with a strong impulse for self-destruction? If you truly believe that the greater the risks, the greater the rewards, I wouldn't have guessed you'd be so loyal to the IPC.
Well, you know, that's probably just how he is.
There is so much you don't see. Which is also why you'll never see how I'll win it all.
That is, if you can do what it takes.
We'll just have to wait and see then. The cornerstone is gone. Another illusion of the harmony.
Okay. I think I'm gonna end the video right. I'm probably gonna record it right after, but I'm gonna end the video right here, just so I can start the next video like right off. And this video isn't like 2 hours long. But yeah, it's gonna be about it. If you guys liked the video, please like, subscribe, and if not, that's fine as well. And I will see you in the next video.